Hi everyone, hope you're all doing well. Thanks for all the likes, shares, comments, subscribes, I really do appreciate it. Right, so today we're going to be looking again at the Princes in the Tower of London. So this is a revisit. I've done two previous videos where I made a prediction that came true in this documentary. So what happened in the documentary, I won't go too much into detail with it because I want to get on with the reading, but in this documentary they've found documents and like written evidence and a confession from the person that actually ordered the princes to be done away with. Now it was Richard III, but he ordered this Sir James Tyrrell to do the deed, but he didn't do it himself. And this Sir James Tyrrell, he was a friend of Richard III, and that was what I was picking up in the reading. It was a friend of him that he ordered to do away with the princes. So this Sir James Tyrrell got a couple of people he knew. They're called Miles and John, and they did it. But I was getting in the reading, it was two men that done away with them. So I'm revisiting because I want to find out more information, if we're going to get any more information on this. But this Sir James Tyrrell, he actually made a confession about it before he was executed. Right, so I think he was executed. I know he was in one of the dungeons in the Tower of London to be executed. I mean, I haven't gone in too much into that. I don't know if he was actually executed, but he was in the tower, in one of the dungeons. Right, so let's jump into it. So we're going to do the pendulum first. Can you tell us any more around the princes in the Tower of London? What happened to them? Richard and Edward. What else happened? It's coming up strange. What do you mean, strange? What is strange? What happened to the princes? And what is strange? Getting power. Strange and power. Can you give us anything else? What do you mean, strange and power? Own. Let's see what else we can get. Strange, power, own. Well, he wanted Richard III wanted own the crown, didn't he? To be king. Is that what you mean? We really want to know what else happened to him. What else happened to the princes? It's coming up, believe. Believe what? Return. So we're getting quite a few words, but they're not really, it's not really giving us much. I won't say anything and just say what comes up. Situation. Well, we believe in the situation, what happened. And now we've got this new evidence. Is that what you mean? Is that what you mean about the new evidence? Yes. So I think what it means is believe in this, you know, what I've seen in this documentary, and the predictions that I was seeing in the reading in the two previous. Oh, that's what I was going to ask, because it says I've got to be careful that I don't use certain words on here, but I was getting that they were poisoned because it was showing up sleep. But in the documentary, the confession was another way. It wasn't poisoning. Let's see what we can get, if we can get anything with that. It's coming up own again. Let's see what else we can get. Not really, these words are not really fitting as well as before. I have moved home, so whether that's got anything to do with it. It's a different environment. Let's say get as many words as we can and fit them together. Name here. Name here. What do you mean, name here? Right, we're getting a child, so they were children, weren't they, the princes? Can you give us any more information, or have we found out the truth with the two previous readings that I did and the documentary? Is that all we need to know now? Have we found the truth? Yeah, truth. Yeah, so it looks as if we don't need to know any more. Do we need to know any more information on the two princes? And then we'll jump into the tarot. Do we need to know any more on the princes? No. So I think what it's saying is then that the two previous readings that I did, what I predicted about the princes, that's the truth, but also the documentary. So let's have a look at the cards. Right. What else do we need to know about the princes? I mean, we've got two things about them being done away with. I was getting poisoned, and in the documentary it was something else, but I don't think I'm supposed to say the word on YouTube. Right, so let's have a look. Do we need to know anything else? Right, we've got history, past happened, so that is history, isn't it, with the princes. And at the bottom of the deck we've got happiness, wholeness, overjoyed, smiling. So I think I'm picking up, my gut feeling is in spirit, they're happy, they're laughing, they're playing, like the two princes, so they're happy, they're at peace. Right, so let's jump into the tarot. Yeah, so we're not allowed, we don't need to know anymore, that's what they're saying. We've found out the truth. That's what they're saying about the princes. Right, let's just see what comes up, because there's still this how they were done away with. So let's just have a look at that, see if anything else comes up. Because I'm going to get more information, even though it says you know the truth now. it's still going to show more information in the cards. Yeah, so it is showing two men there. Now I get a feeling it was two ways that they went, that they were done away with. I think it was poisoned, and what it said in the documentary. So I reckon they poisoned them first and then just finished them off on what I can't say on YouTube. But you can watch a documentary and you'll know. But even on their, apparently on their grave stones in Westminster Abbey, I think it was Westminster Abbey in London, it does actually say on there what happened, and that's what was in the documentary, like how they passed. Right, so what I'm getting, I get a feeling before all this happened, they were quite happy. They were quite contented. They didn't even know what was happening. They didn't have a clue what was going on. And it was just on that day, on that particular day when it happened, that's when they knew. But I think before that, they seemed to be quite happy. They seemed to be like playing, relaxed. So I'm not sort of seeing them treating them badly before the actual thing happened. So they was treated well before then. Let's see if we can get anything else. No, I think I'll use those cards. What else do we need to know? Because I was going to do a bonus reading, but I don't really see any point. Now it's saying you know the truth now. So there's no point in doing a bonus reading. Right, it's actually showing although they seemed happy, one of the boys is coming up as the Page of Swords. Did have a plan to escape. So I think he may have had a little bit of a gut feeling something was a little bit off. But the other boy didn't have a clue what was going on. But there was a plan to escape. But the problem is there was no means, there was no way that they could get out. It was too tightly secured, the Tower of London, so there would be no escape route at all. It would have been difficult to get out. So one of them did plan to escape, but it didn't happen because they just couldn't get out. He was trying to find a way to get out, but he couldn't really find a way to get out. So I think they just made the best of it. You know, where they were, they just made the best of it and played, and it was only really on that day that, and I don't even think they even knew really, because I think they must have been poisoned, and then what it says in the documentary. So they, you know, it would have been painless. They wouldn't have known about it. Right, so that's what I'm getting. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next reading. Take care, bye for now.